Hello, my loves. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Terry or Teresa, whatever you like to call me. As you can tell by title, I am going to be telling you the top 16 ways and how you know that you have found your soulmate. So let's get into this, guys. So, I have actually found my soulmate, Toby, 7 years ago, actually 7.5 years ago. So, and if you guys, if you wanted to hear how I've, met the love of my life, my soulmate, there's actually a video about it. Obviously it's called, how I met my soulmate 7 years ago. So, it's in the same playlist as this. So go check that out, watch that if you want to. And then come back here. Or if you just, want to keep watching this video, you can. So I'm going to get into the list right now. Okay, so here we go. Number 1. You feel 100%, actually 1,000% safe when you are with your soulmate. So when you are with your soulmate, you feel protected no matter what, as long as you're with them. And, you never have to worry about getting hurt by any person or anything, as long as you're with your, man or your woman. In my case, I'm obviously talking, about my man. And, they are basically your protector. And they know how to calm you down when you are, upset. And they can, they know the ways to relax you the most. Number 2, they make you feel completely complete. Okay. Now, for example, so I'm an extrovert. Okay. So, well, I used to be. I still am, but if you're an OG fan, you obviously know that I've had an abortion, sadly, in 2017, and ever since then, it's changed me. But Toby, my man, is an introvert. But, even though we're complete opposites, without him, I don't feel complete at all. Even though there are a lot, of differences between him and I, when you combine us both, it's as if, we're one person. So if you feel the same way about, your soulmate, you know how it feels. Like you feel like you are, complete with that person. If you're not with that person, you do not feel complete at all. And also, the person, your soulmate, or the person that you believe is your soulmate, knows and understands you. Like, I mean, they completely understand you, no matter what. Like, even, if there are some things that you don't quite understand about yourself, they do, and that's how you could tell, that's another way to tell. So number 3 is you can forgive each other very easily. So no matter how big, the fight is, if you guys can, come to a conclusion, and just, either agree to disagree, or, let's say you said something foul and they didn't appreciate it, you said it out of anger and you didn't mean to hurt them, they can forgive you easily. But if you're with someone that, doesn't forgive you easily, then are you really with your soulmate, or have you actually found your soulmate? I don't think so. And also, when you found your soulmate, they actually, do not make you feel guilty or try to make you feel guilty for anything, like let's say you did something wrong in the past, and like, I mean, they won't, hold the past against you. They will not make you feel guilty at all. So that is another way to tell. Number 4 is you guys respect each other's alone time. Okay. So when, like, back in like maybe 2015 or 2016, my man, I'll give you guys an example. My man actually had like a best friend, Joey, who was like way much older than he was, like maybe in his like 50s. He used to go there like quite a lot. That's because, he wanted time with his friends, he wanted alone time, away from my oldest daughter when she was, younger, and myself. Because, sometimes I would go through my crazy moments. So, you gotta respect that. And if you don't respect that, or if they don't respect that you want alone time, then, you haven't found your soulmate. Like, with my ex best friend, like because like whenever I wanted to hang out with her, like he was totally fine about it. Like, and even if I want to be at her house, like, just by myself, I mean, like sometimes he'd be upset because like he didn't want to be away from me, which is really cute, by the way. but he understood, so he gave me space, and it's always going to do that. So yeah. Number 5 is so crucial. It is that you guys share the same goals. Now, there may be some things that you guys may, like some goals you guys don't share the same, but as long as you're on the same page, like let's say, your long-term goals are to get a house, or let's say you don't have a family yet and you guys want to have a family, you guys want to get married. As long as you guys have those same goals and are on the same page, then you have found your soulmate, okay? So, and just like my man, like when we first started dating, like before I got pregnant, he told me, like the very first thing he said was, if I get you pregnant, it's gonna kill my kid. And like at the time, like, I wanted to be a mother so bad, like, and because he's tried in the past, but never, was able to get a girl pregnant. And I tried in the past, before I met him, and I tried to get pregnant, but I could never get pregnant until, we found each other, and then bam. So yeah. So just make sure that you guys have the same goals. Number 6 is that you guys complement each other's flaws. Now, yes, everybody has their own insecurities with themselves, okay? Whether it comes from, you feel like you're overweight, to, you think you have a lazy eye, to, you think your teeth are crooked, you have, let's say like this, beauty mark or mole right here, like I hate it. If your spouse or, your significant other, compliments your flaws that you believe you have, that's another way to tell that you have found your soulmate. Because if you're with, let's say you're a girl and you're so insecure, and the guy brings up, your flaws that you're really insecure about, then you definitely are not with the right guy. So, get rid of them. But yeah. So number 7, actually, before I get into number 7, another thing is that they actually do not even try to change anything about you. Like, if anything, they lift you up. They do not bring you down. Like, because for me, like, I want to lose, like, 30 pounds. And he's like, no. Like, he does not want me to lose any weight. Like, because I've gained, like, maybe 15 pounds within, like, the last year. But he loves it. Like, he loves it so much. Like, because I used to be, like, super, 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 super skinny. Like, to where, like, I was like a twig, and, he likes the way I am. He's like he met me when I was like, 200 pounds. So, and like me gaining like this, 15 pounds, I feel, fat. I really do. But he loves every inch of me, and as long as you have a, specific other that feels that way about you, then you're with the right person. So now I'm getting to number 7, which is exactly what each other are thinking. So with Toby and I, we literally like finish each other's sentences. Like if he's about to say something, I like literally say, I knew you're about to say that. Like we literally know what each other's thinking. And I mean, like, it comes, like, where it's, like, facial expressions, I mean, I feel like as if, like, we're identical twins. Like, that's just how crazy, insane it is, Like, we just know how each other's feeling. With facial expressions, everything. Like, I mean, it's just crazy. But yeah, number 8 is, the timing, honestly, could not have been more perfect. And what I mean by that, let's say, for example, okay, so, when we, like, first, like, started becoming, like, completely inseparable and just, seeing each other every day and texting each other every day, he had a girlfriend before, and then they broke up, and then he asked me to go downtown, with him, and obviously I was single, and I just became sober from alcohol at the time, cold turkey and stuff. And, I mean, yeah, I slipped, but like, the timing just felt so right. And I mean, and that's like, honestly, because like sometimes people, they meet the right person at the wrong time, but like, really, you meet the right person at the right time. So, yeah. But number 9 is just that everything just feels right in the world. Like, you never ever question the good or the bad at all. Like, it's just And it's just, a huge definite sign. Number 10, you completely understand and get each other, like to a T, like everything. So like, whenever, um, let's say, you're having a bad day at work and you come home and you're just like stressed out or you're crying or something, then, and you talk to, your spouse about it, they know exactly what to say, to cheer you up, and to support you, so, number 11 is you have this feeling, um, that they have been around for such a long time, like longer than you have been. Like Toby and I, we have actually had many, many talks to where we're like really convinced that we have been together in our past lives. Like honestly, like we know and we feel it in our, we feel that we are, you know, meant for each other. Like we were soulmates in past lives. Like, no matter what, how many lives would we lived in the past, we always find each other somehow. Like it's weird because I met him through Facebook and he lived like an hour and a half away from me at the time. And the fact that he, hit me from Facebook because we had one mutual friend, and this mutual friend that we had, it was his best friend, and I actually partied with the kid like a couple times because he hung out with the group of people that I was hanging out with. So the fact that he hit me up like randomly, like I mean I don't know if I was like recommended on his Facebook friends or what, but like he was that it was just crazy. Number 12 is you are there to help each other no matter what, like through the good and the bad. So obviously, no matter how hard things are, get, you will always be there to support each other no matter what. So obviously last year in 2019, my nana and my grandma Sammy died. And especially when my grandma Sammy died, I lost a part of myself. And no matter what I wanted to do, like whatever movie I wanted to watch, like, like that reminded me of her, he was there to support me. He talked to me. Like, we've had so many nights to where, like, we would literally stay awake the whole entire night and talk about everything. Like, and I mean, he just knows how to bring me up when I'm feeling down, you know? And then it's like, that's really, really crucial too when you are, like, feeling like you found your soulmate. So, but the next one is number 13, which is obviously, again, you accept their flaws, without any question, and love, them as a whole entire person. Like, whatever flaws that they think they have, to you, they're the most beautiful person. Like, even for girls, like, to me, Toby is the most beautiful human being I ever met in my life. Like, no matter what flaws he thinks he has, I love that man so freaking much. Like everything about him, inside and out, is just beautiful to me. Like it's just his heart, like, and like to me, I'm just so attracted to him. Like like obviously physically, emotionally, mentally, like everything about him is just like perfect. And that's how you feel about your soulmate. Like that's how everybody feels about their soulmate. You know. Number 14 is that you do not feel threatened by each other when you have an intense argument, and you know like no matter how the combo is, like you just don't care how intense or how bad it gets, which is a good thing. That means that you're like super comfortable and that you don't, it's not that you don't care, it's just that you're not afraid, which is a good thing because you should not be afraid of the person that you're with. And that, I mean, it could be so intense. And then also the fact that you can apologize. Like if you say something, foul, you can apologize. And the fact that you can apologize if you say something wrong, it's a good thing because I mean, because if you hurt their feelings, they're obviously they're hurt, but if you can apologize, it's a great thing. So number 15, is obviously, you respect each other's alone time, um, and you don't care if others want them, and also, you think about each other a lot. So now, obviously, like I said before, okay, well, let's say, okay, so when Tony wants alone time, it's usually like if he goes for a walk to the park to play Pokemon Go. And I respect that because I understand because he's a stay at home father. So when he wants to go out and be by himself, like, and, just play Pokemon Go and, clear his mind, like, let's say he's upset about something, like, I respect that. And he respects, the same out of me too. Like, if I'm upset and I want to go for a walk by myself, and clear my head, he respects it. Also, yes, I know I keep bringing up, but yes, I have cheated on him one time in the past, and he actually, like, I mean, he has my trust, and but I mean, yes, other guys have wanted me in the past, but he knows I'm his. But for me, like, yeah, a lot of girls have actually hit on him, especially like like a lot recently, like, in spring and summer, like, but I don't have anything to worry about because I know I have his heart. Like, no other girl can steal his heart from me, no matter what. No matter what at all. Like, no other girl can have his heart. Like, yeah, he's been in love in the past when he was younger, but he told me that he's never ever found true love like he has in me. And he never wants to find another girl, like, in the future. Like, let's say, God forbid if we ever, break up in the future for good, which is not ever gonna happen, ever, duh. But he's not gonna, he'll never find. He just says that he never wants to find a girl. Like, that I am his only one and true love, and that's how I feel about him too. Like, I will never, like, he will be the last guy I will ever be with ever. Um, and if other girls want him, sorry girls, he's mine. He's taken forever. So back up. But whatever. And obviously, thinking about each other like all the time. Like, I have so many text messages from him, like when I'm at work, saying, of him saying, that you're all I think about, when you're gone. Like, I can't, I count the minutes to, the seconds, the hours, until you come home and to my arms. And it's the cutest things ever. Like, like, I love those texts. Like, those are my favorite texts. And, girls and, guys out there that you guys, get those texts from, your the people you're dating, obviously those are cute too to you, but yeah, but last but not least is that it just feels right. Okay. And you just feel it in your gut. Like, you just know for a fact that they're yours, like that they are your soulmate. Like, I remember when I first, officially met him, I came home and told my mom, I was like, he's mine. Like, I met the love of my life. Like, I don't care what anyone has to say. He's mine. Like, I'm his and he's mine forever. Like, I don't care. And like, literally, like, after we went, downtown for the whole day, he asked me to, go to his apartment, and we were inseparable. And here we are, 7.5 years later, with two, gorgeous girls. And when this whole pandemic thing is over with, we're gonna have our own place and be happy. And I'm gonna have this last name officially. And yeah, but yeah, you just feel in your gut. You just know, like, love at first sight. I believe I know it's true because it happened with me. But yeah, I didn't mean to make this 18 minutes long. I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully, you guys watch this till the end. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Sorry, the next video on Saturday will be a lot shorter than this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys, learned a lot. Um, but I just want to, like, elaborate more into, all the things that, let you know that you met the one, you know. So I will see you guys Saturday. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.